Hello, all you tiny, beautiful people that live in my computer. My name's Finn, and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about something that's been... I don't want to use the word bugging me, because I don't think it's been doing so. I don't think it's been affecting me negatively enough to deserve a statement like that. I don't think it's been affecting me enough for me to be like, oh man, it's messing with me, or it's in my head, because it's not. But it's like a background thought, sorta. Like one of those things that just like, oh, it's back there, and then it's gone. And then a little bit later, it's back there, and then it's gone. So today I'm talking about negativity through commenting. And that doesn't necessarily mean only through, like, YouTube comments, or through just online comments like a thing on an Instagram, or a thing on a Twitter, or whatever it may be. More so, commenting as in just giving your thoughts and your opinions in such a negative light. And this is mostly coming from negative comments towards this channel, negative comments towards me as a creator. For example, I was on a trip this past weekend, and on the way home, opened up my YouTube studio, went to the community tab, and went to the comments, and found all of the withheld comments that I had from the past month. And it was less than positive stuff. There was one that I don't know why it was held, because it was just somebody commenting about a medical issue that wasn't, like, overwhelmingly, like, gross. They didn't, like, bring up a bunch of, like, weird gory stuff. They didn't use, like, harsh language. I don't know why that one was held, but most of the ones that were held were extremely negative. And less so criticism or a critique, and more so an attack on me. And I don't like that. That's part of the internet. You're going to have that. There's no way for me to not have it. A lot of it had to do with that thing up there. A lot of it had to do with the whole tranny thing. People really don't like that, apparently, which is fine. But there was a lot of that. There was like 9 of those. So, rather it be a statement of just, hey, burn that. Kill yourself was one of them. Tranny was written, I think, 3 times. Or typed, I guess, is the right phrase. And that's not very cool. Excuse me. That's not very cool. And I'm all for criticism. Like, there was a comment about... there was a guy complaining about how he didn't like complaining. Because I made a video last week about not enjoying my job and whatnot, and it did fairly well. But the main comment that went back and forth for a while on that was somebody who was not interested in the idea of hearing me complain. Which is fine. There's hundreds of thousands of millions of videos put on YouTube every day. There's gonna be some that I don't care about. There's going to be some that you don't care about. There's going to be some that I do care about that you don't, and vice versa. That's normal. That's how the internet works. There's so much stuff on the internet all the time. There's so much art, and there's so much of it that I love. There's so much of it I don't. There's so many ways of making art, some of which I love, some of which I don't. And so on, and so on, and so on, and so forth. So it's okay to not enjoy the things that I make. If it's not your thing, it's not your thing. If a video I make gets 50 people to watch it, and 40 of them like it, 10 of them don't, I'm happy. I don't care. That's fine. Because there's gotta be people who aren't interested in what you're talking about, or what you make. That's fine. And there's going to be people who don't like the way you do something. For example, that comment about not enjoying the fact that I complain. It's like, okay, that's fine. Click off the video. And that's what really got to me about that comment specifically. And hi, if you're that person, No disrespect, no hate, no attack on you. There's a reason I'm not using names or anything. But your statement is that you don't like hearing people complain, but you're the one complaining to me about my complaining. And then whenever I express why I think that complaining about something like the way that low class and middle class work is super important to complain about, your statement is, oh, but I don't like complaining. But you're complaining to me about my complaining. So you don't like complaining, yet you're complaining to me about my ability to complain. Which to me is just like, I don't understand. I don't follow. And also, it's like, you have to click on the video, which is called At a Dead End. I wonder if that's going to be positive. But then you also have to watch it and not click off to know I'm complaining. And then to comment on it is to go even further into paying attention to it. And then coming back to comment over and over and over again. It's like I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the ability to communicate. I appreciate the communication. I appreciate the growth, because comments are important on YouTube. The more comments a video has, the better it does. That's just how it works. So I appreciate all those comments, even the ones that are super negative or rude. It's like you're boosting my video by saying something mean to me, so I'm cool. But that sort of thing is like confusing to me, because you're complaining about complaining, and which is already like throwing a wrench into your statement of not liking complaining. But then, following that up, you don't have to watch the video. There's hundreds of thousands of millions of billions of videos on the internet. You don't have to sit there for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever, listening to me complain. You have the ability to not do that. You didn't buy. It's not like a movie. You didn't go to a theater to watch my video. You clicked on it with free will, and you didn't spend money on it, just time. There's not a way to spend. I don't have a Patreon anymore. I took that down. This channel's not big enough for monetization. There's no advertisements. There's no members channel or anything. It's just and only free content. If you're not interested, don't watch it. You're not paying for a streaming service. You're not paying for a movie ticket. Just click away. Just click off of the video if you're not interested in it. And I've never understood that. I've never understood that about internet culture. It's like, why stick around if you don't like it? And I know it's not a me thing, because it happens to everything on the internet, whether it be a song and a musical artist, or a movie and the people who made it, or a show, or it's an animatic, or it's a podcast, or it's a YouTuber, whatever it may be. It's just been a thing as long as the internet's been a thing, right? That's why so many big YouTubers have famous videos at this point of reacting to hate content and hate comments and hate watchers and da-da-da-da-da. But it's I don't understand. I don't have what is the logistical reason for hate watching things? Because for example, my favorite movies as a child were the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies, and I think the first two are tremendous media. The third one's pretty bad, but I like watching it because it's bad. But I don't send hate to Sam Raimi. I don't send hate to Kirsten Dunst. I don't send hate to James Franco as much as he probably deserves it at this point. Or send hate to Tobey Maguire. Or send hate to the sound effects team or the CGI team or whatever. Because that wouldn't make any sense. Or the True Story of Pinocchio or whatever the movie's called, Gay Pinocchio. That movie sucks. But I'm not going out of my way to be rude to the actors or the animators or anything. I'm just commenting on the fact that the film isn't very good. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand that sort of thing. What's the point in hate commenting? Because in putting a comment on my channel, you're going to make it grow, which is helping me, but you're supposed to hate me. So I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's very confusing to me, in a way. I don't know. It's very confusing. It kind of like throws me off. I'm less so hurt by negativity and more so confused, which then causes me to be lightly frustrated because I don't understand it. I don't know how to verbalize what I'm thinking either, because it's just weird. I don't follow and I don't understand. Hi, I'm back. I had to run away and throwed up. I'm sick. My girlfriend got sick, therefore I got sick, so now I'm sick. I sound gross. I hope I don't sound too gross through the microphone and everything, but hello everyone. I was gone for a minute. I don't know what point I was on when I left. Probably something about negativity on the internet, as that is the point of the video. And I don't know. Excuse me, dear Lord. I turned into a frog. I think a lot of times that stuff just is like more so confusing than hurtful to me. Because like I don't understand it, really. I don't get why people comment on that sort of thing. Like, just go watch something you like. I don't know. I'm just lost. It doesn't add up for me. I don't know. For now, that's all I've got for you. Next week, I'm hoping to get part 5 of the Spider-Man pitch out, but it depends on the time that I have, if I can come up with stuff creatively. Work's been kicking my butt on top of working on comic thing. Comics be taking lots of time. Writing and producing and directing and all that, a comic book is kind of hard. Takes a lot of fucking work. But we'll get there. I'm going to try to get the Spider-Man pitch done for next Friday. I love you guys. Stay safe. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all of the likes, the comments, the subs. Thank you for all the people over in the Discord. Speaking of, if you're interested, in the description of this video, there will be a link to the Discord. And that's about it. Thank you guys so much for your time. I love you. And I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.